Hello, good day. My name is Prince Yemi Kasali. Today, it's about you trading again. It's about trading futures. It says you trading for you, trading for me. Wow. Okay, in the business today, we'll be talking about waiting for direction. Waiting for direction. There is a particular system we use in trading. Let me come to trade here and let me come to the robot. Okay, let me come to the robot. I'll come to manual. Okay, then I'll come to DCA and that's particular system. It's called auto select, but I used to call it auto trade. I am so used to calling it auto trade that I have even forgotten that it is. Sorry, it is auto single. I call it auto select. Yeah, I call it auto select because it is selecting automatically, and uh, I hardly know that it is auto single that is there. In most of my videos, you've been hearing that auto select, auto select, auto select because this is English now. It is selecting automatically. So why is it auto single? But I understand because we have auto edging. Auto edging is when it trades both long and short at the same time. So they want to make you understand that this is going to be single instead of choosing the two parts at the same time. So, but me, it is selecting now. So auto select. No mind way. So I've been saying this, but that is not our topic for today. Our topic for today is what happens in auto select or auto single. Okay, most of the time when it sells, it will relax to choose the direction of or the direction of what to trade next when it is on cycle. I also saw something. Somebody was asking, "What is single and what is cycle? What's the difference?" Cycle simply means it will be trading repeatedly. After finishing a trade, it trades again. After finishing a trade, it trades again. Keep buying and buying and buying, or selling and selling and selling, or selecting which direction and selecting which direction, or selecting the two direction and selecting the two direction. Okay. Depending on what you choose here, depending on what you choose here, if you choose long, that simply means when it sells, immediately it buys another one. It sells, immediately it buys another one, and so on. So when you should choose short, when it buys, yes, now short is selling. So when he buys another one. When he buys another one. Okay, in order for us not to jokingly miss the point, I'm only saying when you finish trading this and you get your profit, instantly get another one, as in a real buy another shot, but we usually call it sell. Okay, now auto hedging simply means it will buy the two at once. Whichever sells first, it will buy another one for that one. Whichever sells first buys another one for that one. Okay, then auto single simply means it will only check for which direction it feels the coin is going at that time due to one indicator or the other that they designed the system to use in doing the buying or doing the selling. Okay, so that's that. Now, back to why I'm here. Let's go to running trades. These are running trades. And let me arrange these according to the ratio. As you can see, one thing I love about most of the coins we choose, and these also select, is that they don't usually go very deep. At this time, you see minus 1%. 1.1%, minus 1.2%, minus 1.9%. So that is what we have. And it has not even purchased the second time because this trade has to buy twice. It has not purchased the second one. So this is what we are having. Okay. And let's go down and see. There is no other trade. So we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trades at this time, and just 3 of them is in trade, while others are waiting for direction. Yeah, waiting for direction, waiting for direction. All of them are waiting for direction, and I keep looking at, oh, why are they waiting for direction? Why are they not just buying it for me now, and so that I can make profit? At least the coin is going down. Well, I'll treat this. Number one is the way to buy by yourself. It's simple. All you just need to do is to stop one of the trades that you feel you want to buy right now, and reset again. Okay. Let me do for Argo. I just hope this is not gonna put me in mess, but I know Argo. I know where Argo is, and I know the worst scenario that can happen to Argo at this time. That's why I'm doing that. Okay, I'll stop the trade. Okay, so Argo is no more in this trade. Argo is no more in this trade. So I'll go to stopped trades here. I'll refresh the page and I'll see Argo here. Then I click on Argo again. Then I click start again. So start again, it will allow me to modify the account. Modification of the account is allowed here. So I check my kind of settings. I have 20, it's still there, 20x. To maximum of twice. That means it's going to be buying twice, and when it's buying twice of what he purchased the first time. Then the dip is 4%, because I just want it to go deep at least a little bit before it buys. You can design it the way you want. You can put it 3, you can put it whatever, but the strategy, the mathematics, the amount you want to buy in total should be calculated, and that's on another video, previous videos. Okay, so, and I'm taking my profit at 1. Okay, then you come back up. Here is where you need to reset most of the time, or the other part, the below part. It used to bring out the last settings, but here you need to reset. So I want to calculate $200 for this. I want to calculate $200 for this maximum, and I'll be changing this such that this place becomes $200. So that's what I'll be doing right now. Let me just add 0 to see what comes up. Okay, so I'm having 1,000. Sorry, I'm having $179. I'm still looking towards to $200. Let me try 4,000. That is giving us 230, which is far much. So I'll be trying 360. That gives us something close. But let me try 655. Sorry, 3550. So it's a little bit close also. Okay, and this is also very, very close. So I can leave it this way, $202. Or let me just try and see 480. Okay, so 3,480. So I have 200.8 here, which is okay. Okay, so I think that's okay. So I launch again. Okay, it says launched. So Argo, if you go to running trades, Argo has started trading, and this is exactly what I don't like. I'm always scared when it's trading short, but it's okay. It's just 1 out of 8 trades, so it's okay. Now, let me tell you the advantage of even choosing auto select. If you come to assets here, we have $800. $873. I'll still add the $73 into trade. I'm trading in ratio of $800, 8 coins, and I'm trading $200 in total for the 8 coins. But it has to buy twice. The first buy will be around 90 something. Let's check. About $67 is the first buy. $67 is the first buy. So after that, it will now buy the remaining, making $200. So I think it will be buying, if you remove 70 from 200, 70 from 200, that is 130. So 130, probably 133, $134 after. Okay, to add to this. Now, one advantage of this kind of system is this: your money, because you're not trading and you're not trading carelessly, you won't be seeing much floating loss. Your money is with you. Okay, let's go to the profit section. Now it's a slow and steady game. We are not after huge profit. What we are after here is come on, oh, network issues. What's wrong with the network right now? So we are not after huge profit. We are after steady profit, something reasonable. We are not here to overtrade. To we are trading $800 and still we just have about 30 something dollars profit, and it's okay. So far, our money is in our hands. Tomorrow, we can wake up and say, I want to remove my money. And you remove it, you're not scared of floating loss. So look at this. In the past, this trade started on the 22, although it did not start with $800 at the 22, but it's okay. But it's 22, okay. And as you can see, today is 28, and we have only made $31 as profit. It's okay. And do you know why? Because I'm not trading all the coins at once. We are only trading one third of what we want to trade. We are trading 8 coins, and we are trading 8 coins, yes, and we are trading that at the ratio of one third first. It is only when it goes 4% deep that is when it's going to buy the remaining. So that means even as at we trading 8 coins, $200 each. Okay, let's see this. Let's do the maths. I'm sorry. I always want to make everything as simple as possible. Look at this. $800. Sorry, $800 is our money. And we want to trade times two of the capital. So that is 1,600. Now divide this into three. Divide this into three, divided by three. So gradually, instead of trading $800 or 1,600, we are trading just about $500. We are trading just about $500. So we know that $500 is what we are trading. But when the system goes a little bit lower to about 4% deep, it buys more. So it trades more for us at that time. So we are cool. So we are cool with this. And this is just how many days? This is just about 6 days. If you 26, 22nd to 28, this is just about 6 days, $31. And we are cool. We are not making issues. But that is not what I want to show you. Why you need to do this kind of trade is this: auto select. Auto select is awesome. What do we have right now? We have a floating loss of just $2.9 out of 800 and something dollars that we have. Our floating loss right now is $292. Sorry, 200. Sorry, I'm used to big figures. Even though I don't have the big figures for now. That is why you should help me. I usually call them. Let me start seeing them in my account. Okay. We have just $2.9 in floating loss. So this person can wake up today. I have made a profit of $31. I can stop all my trade and go and use my money. What I'll be losing at this time is just $2.9. So is that not awesome? Instead of you trying to risk much money and have a lot of floating loss, a lot of floating loss. That's awesome. Now, so the advantage of you using this kind of system and not tampering with this kind of trade is to do what? Is to avoid much of floating loss. Let the system be so sure of where it's going. Even when the system is wrong, it doesn't go that very deep long. Probably 10%, 6%, depending on the coin you're choosing. It doesn't go that very deep long. And I always advise you not to even tamper it. Not to even tamper it. I know this trade has been like this since yesterday evening. When I checked yesterday evening, it was like this, and it did not add. I think yes, it's yet to add another trade to it. So what's the repercussion? The repercussion is this. You know, when I choose a trades, and you're wondering, like, why is it not now trading? So far, it knows the direction. At least when I start my trade, it trades. The thing is this: a coin is going down. So when you start a new trade, because it is going down, it will give you a downtrend. But that doesn't mean this coin is not close to coming up again. So if you mistakenly trade this coin that we traded now, there might be an inverse. And when there is an inverse position, it will leave this in the deep. Although we are trading a safe trade, that means we are not expecting our trade to liquidate, but at the same time, we are expecting that coin probably to be in the deep for a very long time. Instead of it to just give us our normal daily bread, it will just be there in the deep for a very long time. The deep might not even be very deep, but deep na deep so far is not giving us profit. So I advise you not to tamper with it. But if you feel like that is all you need to do, stop that trade and start the trade afresh. Before I go, I'll give you an incident of my reason for advising you. Most of these things, I am a teacher and I am a researcher. Most of these things, I'm not just telling you, I'm telling you from my errors. And you should be paying me because I am, I am doing a lot of case study in order to bring this to light. So I think you should be paying me because I'm doing a lot of experiments. Okay, now awesome. I love this. I love this, but here we are now. Look at this trade. This is Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum was I was doing some test run, and Ethereum was in its own resting stage. It was resting jejely. Now very very jejely. It was resting, trying to look for direction. And what did I do? All I did was to mess up this account by trying to force it to trade. So I have to stop and trade. I didn't even stop and trade. I added this trade to it because I felt some other coins are in deep or blah blah blah. I have forgotten. But what I'm trying to say is I think it was in the rest stage. Then I woke it up and I retreated it because I felt like choose direction now. Which one is waiting for direction? So when it traded, um, this account is a very small account. It traded and it traded all. I think it traded. I think the max here was about $100 or thereabout. He finished his trade. After doing that, despite the fact that it has purchased more, the coin went very very deep as 24% deep. I think that was about close. I think that was about 5 to 6 days ago. I don't know why. I don't know how. Ethereum just overpump. It's just overpump, and since then it has done. It has not really done a great what do we call it, recovery. It's just overpump and just came down a little, going up a little, and it has been in a range. So, what I have to do again is to look for a time where Bitcoin got to 70,000, and I knew there's going to be a recovery, and I tried to purchase more. So I purchased more of this, and I'm over purchasing right now because the US dollars here shouldn't be up to this. I have to buy a lot to bring it to six minus six that it is right now. I think it was at -6 or -5, then now it's at -6.9. So that's what usually happens when you're forcing the system to choose a direction. Please, I advise you not to force it to choose direction, but it's okay if you want to. That is how to just stop the trade and start the trade again. It will choose direction. Thank you very much. God bless you. Like, share to your team. Comments. Let me know what you have at the back of your mind.